Hey dudes and girls, here with the best abs exercises you're not doing. We've done this video before, but honestly, there's a hell of a lot of abs exercises. So we're coming out with another one to show you even more unique abs exercises. Hopefully you find one of these and it becomes a new favorite of yours in the gym. And before we get started with the exercises, I have some really good news. You were looking at the very first copy of the Buff Dudes Bulking book. Me and Brandon just wrapped it up, had this sample copy printed up. We're checking it for errors, making sure everything looks to go. And if it is, we're gonna start printing these things. Look for the debut video in about a week and you can buy yourself a copy. If you don't know about the book, it's gonna be me and Brandon for the next 3 months going through it. We're gonna be in a calorie surplus along with a 17-year-old buddy of ours. We're gonna be getting as big as we can over those 3 months, pushing it to the limit, and hopefully you do as well in the process. And if you wanna do it hardcore mode, don't shave those beards, because for the next 3 months, me and Brandon aren't touching these things. We're gonna become massive, psychotic, Viking-looking dudes while getting bigger and buffer. Yeah. All right, on to the exercises. First up on the list is gonna be the Windshield Wipers. Now this one sounds a little goofy, but trust me, it's a great exercise. It's gonna be working the rectus abdominis, the transverse abdominis, the obliques, and a little bit of the lower back. So give this one a shot if you haven't already. In order to perform this exercise, what you're gonna wanna do is lay flat on your back, arms in a crucifix position, palms down. You're gonna lift your legs and you're gonna rotate your lower body left to right. If this proves a little too difficult, put a bend in the knees and go ahead and do the same thing. And if you've done these variations and you're ready and willing for an upgrade, go into hardcore mode. You're gonna go in a dead hang, you're gonna lift your legs, and you're gonna rotate your body from the left and to the right.
Accordion crunches. Good thing about this exercise is all you need is the floor and, of course, yourself. What you wanna do is go ahead and sit on the ground. You're gonna be balancing on your hips, but you can actually use your hands for each side of you to help stabilize yourself. You're gonna be crunching in both sides, upper half and lower half inward, so you're actually hitting rectus abdominis. Get that nice crunch, spine flexion, squeeze to the top, exhale, and then inhale as you bring it back to the flat position. You're not gonna lay all the way down to the ground. What you're gonna do is keep tension on the abs at all times. So as you crunch in, you're gonna feel more and more contraction in the rectus abdominis as you bring both halves of your body into the top position.
You ever feel like you're in the gym, you're just walking around in circles, trying to look for the perfect abs exercise? I may have found the one for you. It's this circular crunches. No? Okay, it sounded a lot better in my head, trying to do a little abs pun action there. Let's move on to the exercise, and enough with my really corny jokes. So in order to perform this exercise, what you're gonna wanna go ahead and do, grab a stability ball, go ahead and rest your hips and lower back onto it, put a little bit of tension on the abs, and then begin to crunch in a circular motion. After you've done about 10 to 15 reps going one way, go ahead and begin to go into the opposite. This is a great exercise which is gonna work the rectus abdominis, the obliques, and also you'll have all the circular puns at your disposal. You will truly be the king of the gym. You'll run circles around the competition. Haha, yeah.
Scissor kicks, Liu Kang's favorite exercise. There's 2 different ways to perform this exercise. 1, you can do it in a hanging position, or 2, you can do it on the lying position on the floor. We're gonna go over the easier variation first, which is gonna be lying face up on the floor. Support yourself by bringing your hands outward, palms down. You're gonna stabilize yourself a little bit through the motion. You're gonna raise both legs up vertical to the floor, and you're gonna slowly bring one leg down so your heel is barely above the floor. Get some nice tension in those abs, and then you're gonna alternate scissoring those legs back and forth. You're gonna feel some nice engagement in that rectus abdominis. The hanging position is a little bit more difficult because you're at a dead hang and you're gonna raise your legs so they're lateral to the floor or horizontal to the floor. And then you're gonna bring one down, and then again, you're gonna scissor them back and forth. So this is not only working rectus abdominis, but you're gonna have to stabilize, and it feels like you're doing it more in a unilateral motion, so you're kind of working one side independently from the other. That's why this is a great exercise. Try it out.
Next up is gonna be the twisting plank. This is a great abs exercise which works overall core strength and the obliques. In order to perform this exercise, what you're gonna wanna do is get into the standard plank position. It's gonna be elbows and toes on the ground, and you're gonna wanna go ahead and rotate your hips. So you're gonna wanna have one side of your hips touch the ground, alternate to the other side, and then have it touch the ground. Left and right, or right and left, over and over again. It's gonna be all in the hips. All in the hips. Just like Chubbs Peterson taught us. We miss you, Chubbs. Don't forget this exercise and make Chubbs proud.
We've only just begun.
All right, there you go, dudes and girls. 5 more abs exercises you may not know existed, but you should definitely try them out because they're excellent. Now, I want to propose a quick question to all of you out there. A lot of you will know it, but some of you don't because we still get a lot of questions for this one. Will these exercises help spot reduce certain parts of your body, especially when it concerns fat? Let's say you got some love handles, you could do the twisting planks and effectively get rid of that fat. Well, the answer is going to be false because you can't. Spot reduction doesn't exist, but here's what does exist. Proper eating and nutrition combined with these exercises. You're going to use the proper nutrition to really let those abs shine. These exercises will help make them stronger, but it's going to be the good eating habits that are going to make those abs pop. Look like a buff dude in no time. So get out there, do those abs exercises, eat right, be a buff dude or girl, and hey, quick little plug, pick up our bulking book in about a week. Yeah, stay buff.